One of the most popular YouTube creators, Jimmy Mrbeast Donaldson, is a master showman who has developed a reputation for being a generous philanthropist. He uses the money he earns from sponsorships and YouTube videos to fund ever more ambitious humanitarian efforts. With 130 million YouTube subscribers at the age of 24, Mrbeast is one of the most prominent figures in the world today. He has worked out how to amuse the public with lavish publicity stunts that benefit the less fortunate. Videos from Mrbeast, with titles like "Giving $1 million of food to people in need" and "I gave $200,000 to people who lost their jobs," are either of him and his buddies having fun or random acts of extraordinary charity. In his most recent video, Mrbeast shows how he works with C International to perform manual small incision cataract surgery on 1,000 patients, documenting their joyful expressions after a successful procedure. According to a surgeon in the film, one straightforward, 10-minute surgery might heal half of the 200 million blind individuals worldwide. However, the video caused online commotion and created a fascinating ethical discussion. Why are people upset? Because Mrbeast's philanthropic deeds frequently hide a painful truth beneath the gleaming exterior. His habit of showering strangers with money in exchange for content has long been the subject of mild humor on Twitter. When youthful viewers perceive these videos as acts of messianic empathy, the reality that they are mostly made for fame and money gives them a sinister undertone. After all, one can't always rely on YouTubers' good intentions. In essence, Mrbeast's movies are similar to those feel-good news stories that, at their core, conceal a grim reality. Examples include those about kids raising money to cover their parents' medical expenses or about instructors having to go to extraordinary efforts to provide essential school materials. The Curing Blindness video by Mrbeast, which had an especially repulsive thumbnail, truly brought home the point that this straightforward, game-changing medical technique has become content because it is unavailable to people who need it. Due to this, numerous Twitter users expressed their unease, calling the video demonic, and making fun of Mrbeast. In response, Mrbeast's supporters became defensive, citing all the charitable endeavors the YouTuber has financed, which likely amounts to more altruism than all of his detractors put together. After all, most individuals just lack the desire or the resources to donate large sums of money to charity. Isn't it preferable to have at least one extremely wealthy individual out there giving money to charitable organizations in a world of exploitation and growing wealth inequality? After all, there are many artists out there who never even make the pretense of caring about charitable causes. However, a lot of the criticisms of Mrbeast's video were directed at the system that rewards this kind of content rather than at the YouTuber. Hassan Piker, a political streamer, said he was full with wrath after viewing Mrbeast's healing blindness video on Twitch. Piker went on to say, "We paywall the 10-minute procedure and concluded that some individuals simply can't get it, so we shut off access to it." Piker went on to say that it shouldn't be left to one YouTube person to perform surgery on those who aren't able to pay for it themselves. He was frustrated, he said. Mrbeast is glad to claim the glory for making these people's lives better. But would it really be that difficult to spend a few seconds on each video outlining the circumstances that caused his subjects suffering? Adding some context could help a lot. In a tweet that questioned why governments aren't following in his footsteps, Mrbeast did, to his credit, recognize the structural inequity, writing, "I don't understand why curable blindness is an issue. Why don't governments intervene and offer assistance?" Piker wrote in response to his query. Numerous capitalist countries have concluded that healthcare shouldn't be restricted behind a paywall. Sadly, the richest country on earth isn't one of them. The people in Mrbeast's videos are undoubtedly blessed by his interventions, but there is concern that many of the kids watching them are picking up a particular ideology, such as the idea that the only way to change the world is to become extremely wealthy, give some of that money to the right causes, and make sure a camera is pointed in your direction. That has a grim quality to it. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.